to feel like if it's really hard or mushy underneath here, and it's kind of hard, Mr. Ray. You definitely got some abs in the kitchen. Okay, we are learning about all of this and making everything nice and tight. And Ray Wetterlin, he's a conditioning and strength coach. He's back, and today we're talking about what really happens when you skip the breakfast. Ray, good morning. Always good to see you and your fabulous Hard Rock physique. Okay, breakfast. How does this play a part in the abs?
Well, first off, I want to say that it's not skipping breakfast that makes you fat.
Okay.
It's all the behaviors that follow. Like if you skip breakfast, you're going to be hungrier later on in the day, and you're just going to go for what's convenient, and you're just going to feast and just indulge and eat whatever it is that your little heart desires.
You are very true. That's very, very right. Because I mean, just think about all of us that skip something and just hungry for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is a window for breakfast? I know Chrissy wanted to know about this too. Some people get up earlier, some people get up later. What is considered breakfast then?
Well, the technical term breakfast is break that fast. So that's having your first meal of the day within 60 minutes upon waking.
Okay, so wake up 60 minutes. Within that minutes, you're going to have a breakfast.
That's considered breakfast.
Okay,
absolutely.
We were just talking about a study. I think Erica was about coffee makes people more ethical.
Right.
A lot of people start their morning breakfast with coffee. Is that good or bad?
There's nothing wrong with starting your morning with coffee and even having that before you have breakfast, because if you're not a morning person, you know, it's going to wake you up, get everything turned on, everything firing. But I do recommend to use I like using my favorite protein powder actually as a creamer, as a substitute instead of the sugar, and then we kick all that sugar to the curb.
You just kicked something behind you. Is that kicking the sugar to the curb?
Yep, right to the curb.
I love
the gift of goodbye.
I love your excitement. Is there a time, though, Ray, before we get to some of the items that are good options for breakfast, that you should skip it? Like, you're just busy. Some people, moms, are just busy. They don't have time to make breakfast for themselves, and they just got to get out the door.
Well, I'm going to say that there's a counter to everything, and it's all about making time. But a perfect example is fasted state cardio. And that's actually doing cardio exercise in the morning without having a recently consumed meal in your system to use as fuel. So your body's just going to pull from its fat stores, and it's going to make you that much more of a fat-burning furnace.
That would be the only time to skip it.
That, or if you do intermittent fasting, where you have like a mid-morning snack, or you're eating from a designated period of time for like 12 noon to 8 p.m., where you actually fast and then you feast.
Okay, let's talk about the feast. You brought a lot of items here that are really good, and they look simple to just get this going. Tell us about these, Ray.
Yeah, well, so this is not a buffet here, peeps, but we're only limited to the creativity of our own mind. So I cooked up some waffles. That's like a PB&J witch. I'm using strawberries instead of jelly.
Okay.
Then apple stacks. It's not as aesthetically pleasing, but I got a little crazy with the almond butter, bananas, hard-boiled eggs. How easy is that? Like, you can easily pop something in the microwave, take your shower, do whatever you do, sing a song. Same thing. We have English egg McMuffin. Instead of like going through a quick little drive-through, you can make a little healthier version one using all whole grains. And if you're lazy, like, you can do like overnight oats, where you prep everything. If you have time to prep the night before, here I'm just using oatmeal, some almond milk, a bunch of mixed berries, coconut flakes, chia seeds. And I really love this Greek yogurt because when we look for these fast breakfast items, we want it to be balanced between protein, good fat, carb source with fiber. And these are so convenient. Who doesn't have time to just pop one of these open, boop, take a spoon, and you're on your way, you're out the door.
Sugar content and all of that, does that matter in breakfast time? Or, you know how sometimes they say, like, if you're going to eat the carbs, you're going to eat the sugar, you might as well do it at breakfast so you can burn it for the whole day. Is there any ratio that comes with that?
Well, there's different levels of sugar. Obviously, like fructose coming from fruit is going to be different than having something that's processed. A lot of yogurts tend to have a lot of artificial sugars, added sugars, and same thing with our coffees in the morning. That's really what we would want to steer away from. But I say just a good balance between your carbs, your proteins, and your fats in the morning.
Okay, so the takeaway from all this, Ray, is
that you want to make sure that you have time for your breakfast. And if you can, plan your meals out the night before. And if not, sky's the limit.
Okay. When you eat like this, as we send it back, can I just take this off? Please, I just want to see the abdominals so we can see what kind of That's what happens when you eat well. I love it. Ray, if you want to get more
thank you.
information on Abs in the Kitchen, go to foxeyesandiego.com. Click the C.tab. I touched it.
Come on now. Tell Ray he's lucky I'm wearing a suit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's right. What's up now? Why are they all laughing?
Why are they laughing? It's not that funny. Why is everybody laughing? It's not that funny.
Bit rude.
Bit rude. Thank you, Erica. Got my back.
I'm here for you.